Hello everybody, welcome to FC Amakosi Fan Channel. This is Sunny John. Welcome back to you. Those of you who are coming for the second time, the 100th time, and the 200th time. It was interesting to see that I have recorded 200 videos. Like, yeah, guys. I mean, I just started like last year, early last year, Jan or so. So I've been doing this for over a year, and the growth that I'm seeing are not just on the channel but on me as an individual. It's interesting, and thank you. It's been your support, it's been your love that is pushing me, that is encouraging me to keep on posting these videos. And I'm sorry guys if I've inconvenienced you in terms of you being expectant of on the days that I'm supposed to be dropping the videos. It's been hectic. I got a new job and I'm working for an academic institution, so it has been hectic because it has been a registration period. I'm sorry about that. It's not an excuse, but yeah, haven't been sleeping, and if I sleep, I haven't been sleeping long enough hours. I haven't had time to edit the videos. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I'm doing the match preview against Milford. So before I go and do the match preview, I just wanna break down like the news that I've received from Cover of the Best of Chiefs and what Kaizer Johnson said about this game. Like, how is he expecting us to play against these boys, and how are the boys, which is our chance now, how are they gonna perform against these guys? So let us hear what these guys have to say, what they have to say about this game that you're about to play tomorrow. So this is what Calvary said. So he said, tomorrow we are taking on an underdog club, Milford FC. I did some research on them. Milford have not won any match for the last 6 games. So this is a team that you can say that, okay, even where they are, they're not playing well. They are playing a team big as ours. Are we going to be big on the day? Are we going to be big based on performance and goals? Or are we going to be big just on names? I mean, these guys, they don't need any motivation. They're playing against Kaizer Chiefs. One of them or two of them might be signed. We might sign them. They might be signed by any PSL team. It could be a perfect opportunity and time for our scouting to look at these guys as well. And who knows, they can have a contract with the senior team. They can have a contract with us. Or if there's a young player there, we can sign them to play in the MDC, rob them in slowly, and then boom, in the first team. Could be the first time that these guys are making what you call a professional contract, or getting a professional contract. So guys, who are these guys and how do they play, and like what type of football they play? Those are the news that you will still have question marks on, but hopefully these two guys cover the best. And Kaizer Johnson, having done his homework now, I mean, he should have done his homework on these guys. But yeah, anyway, let me continue to read what Cover of the Best says. It says these guys have not won any game in the last six games. So they have only won 5 games in 19 matches. So these guys have been poor. They've collected 15 points out of so many points that they should have collected. I won't do the maths, guys. But yeah, they have scored 18 goals in 19 matches and considered 21 goals, meaning what? Each and every game, these guys, they're scoring a goal. And from those goals, either they lose, or they draw, or they win. That's how I interpret it. But it means that they're not lethal, they're not clinical, they are scoring though. But will they score against Kaizer Chiefs tomorrow? I mean, if you looked at or watched the game against that Sundowns played against these guys who are wearing jersey like Barcelona, Marciala, I think Marciala or something, I forgot their name, but the team that was playing against Sundowns, the one that is coached by former Pirates legend Dan Clayton. If you watch, they scored a goal, and Sundowns, they played beautiful football, and they played, you can say, a second team. Can we afford to play a second team? Can we afford to see your Zoanes? Can we afford to see your Mashiane? Can we afford to see your Peterson back at goals? Can we afford to see your Sitebe? Can we afford to see all these guys who haven't been playing? Can we afford to sit these guys who've been playing game in and game out? Can we afford to do that? I mean, we should, but can we do that? I doubt. I really doubt, because we have the same starting lineup. If we change it, we're going to change it forcefully because there's an injured player or a suspended player. But really, guys, we are a big team. Big teams, they change starting lineups, they rotate players, but our team, big as ours, we are not rotating enough. And even if we are playing against such teams, we should be rotating. We should be seeing your Duba, we should be seeing your Villagas. Will we see Villagas? Will we see Duba? Probably when I do the match, when I predict the starting lineup, I will then tell you which starting lineup I would like to see. Probably I would like to mention those people and then them being played, because at the moment we're playing the same players and they are not giving their all. Either it could be footy, it could be that they are fatigued. It could be that they are fatigued. That's another thing that you need to look at. It could be they're fatigued because they've been playing game in, game out, and they are not rotated. That's another downfall of our coach, that he's lacking in that he does not rotate players. It doesn't give all the players enough chance so that he can maximize at seeing these guys performing at the highest because they've rested enough. But yeah, it's gonna play your mode, it's gonna play your March, your Castillo, all these guys, and then next game they're gonna perform dismal. And it's not, probably, think about it, it might not be the fact that these guys don't want to play for the coach, but it might be the fact that they are fatigued. It's the same starting lineup, same people that you've been seeing since Yontseki, since like same people. Same people. That's why also we are sustaining injuries, because these players are not resting. These players, they keep on getting injuries because they've been playing so many games. So Calvary continues to say that they sit on 12th position on the log with 20 points, 2 points ahead of relegation. These guys are not a team we should be scared about. These guys are not a team that we should sit at the back and count. We should be seeing combinations. We should be seeing beautiful football. For confidence, we win and then we take that to PSL. We take that to the next game. They have two players that in 19 games who've been playing like very well. He says their danger man is Siposetu Dlambi and Menzi Chili. Dlambi is a midfielder. Chili is also a midfielder. So they don't have like high scoring strikers, but they have midfielders who can make us dance, who can make our defense dance, who can make our defense to be in 6s and 7s, because yeah, they are scoring midfielders. Dlambi is a midfielder who scored 6 goals. Chili has scored 6 goals as well. Milford FC is not even playing in that league on merit. They bought a status. Listen to that. They bought a status from Utongati FC. They were not promoted on merit. They bought a status. Yes, this is what Calvary says. Yes, they're a small team, but we have no business to undermine them. We must treat all matches equally and go hard on them and redeem ourselves and reclaim our respect. Sorry about that, guys. My boy is at the door. I'm going to be back. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's me and my boy today. Mom is not around. So yeah, anyway, let me just continue on what Johnson said. Johnson said, we normally talk about opposition before games, but Milford are a secret. They bought Utongati status and not much is known about them. He said about the KZN side. But we have seen some of their players. Zama makes them tick a little bit. We also looked at the other 10 players, and there's some good players among them. The last 2 games I've watched, La Mesa, that's the team that Sundowns played against and beat 6-1. And Highlanders versus Sekhukhune, both games were tight in the first half an hour. Highlanders even took them to penalties. Remember that we played during the preseason with Venda. I think we played 2 games or so, and we won the other one 4-0, where Gonzalez scored a hat trick. So this is how you prepare against such teams. You play with the teams in their league. You play with the teams in their league if you don't know much about them, and if you know much about them, but that's how you prepare about them. I remember Manchester United going to these teams where they'll play with them. Let's say that they'll play with, in Europa for example, they'll play with your Sevilla for example. They'll go to Spain and play against such teams to prepare for Europa, because you know that Sevilla and other other teams from Spain, they'll play in the Europa for example. So that's how you prepare. That's what we did with Venda FC. So the articles continue to read like this: we are up against the first division team as Kaizer Chiefs, and from our point of view, we are prepared for this. We know what it means for a club, for the club. We know what it means for the supporters. We play at home. We give them all the respect. But we know we are favorites on the day. We know we need to work extra hard. When we play NFD teams in preseason, when we have FIFA breaks, we always have hard time. We need to give 200% as Kaizer Chiefs. We are prepared. We have prepared well, and we are looking good for Sunday. So yeah, Kevin Johnson is giving us his insight and his research that he has done, and we seem to be well prepared for the game. But would it be a big team versus a small team? Oh, everyone would be all level. They'll all be the same, because Kaizer Chiefs, you never know with them. Remember when we were knocked out by Thugs, when they were still playing in the NFD, they knocked us out of, was it Nedbank? Yes, it was Nedbank. They knocked us off. They knocked us out rather. So you never know with our team. So I'm praying, I'm hoping that this time around will be different. But yeah, let me tell you about my starting lineup, my prediction, or how I would love the starting lineup to be, judging by the kind of team that you are playing against. Not to look down on them, but for the coach to rotate. Because I mean, our team, we don't rotate, and we know with big teams like against with Sundowns they're playing with Lamasa, they were playing with this guy from South America that they bought now. They were playing with your Serino, who scored a hat trick. Like, they would rotate players. Our team, we don't rotate players. Hence, we are suffering so many injuries, because our players, they are fatigued and they are getting injuries because they've been playing game in, game out without resting. You can't play game in, game out without resting, because the kind of injury that you'll get, even if it's a small injury, it can take you out for months, unnecessary so, because if you're playing non-stop without resting, it's impossible that you can work like non-stop. It's so impossible. So our coach needs to do better in that area. He needs to start rotating players. But yeah, in any case, my predictions are how I would love us to rotate. Yes, sometimes you rotate the team massively, sometimes you rotate few players, but let's see if we were to rotate, how I would like the starting lineup to be. You tell me your thoughts. So I would love Peterson to come back on sticks. Guys, we are rotating. Let's be fair, we are rotating. We know that he's out because he's suspended. So Mashiane and Solomon on the right, with the two centre backs who played the previous game against Raleigh, and keep it. Don't change that one. Keep the spine at least strong. So Msimango, Ngobo, Mtetwa. On the left, I'll play Dolly, and then on the right, I'll play Mduduzi Shabalala, and then with Matt, I'll play either Sitebe. Yeah, let's see Sitebe, how he plays. Sitebe, and then in front of them, play Villagas. Say Sitebe is not performing, or Mtetwa is not performing in the second half, substitute him, play with Zwane. Or start with Zwane. Like, we are sport for choice there. Also, we need to give game time to these guys, and then strike, and then Villagazi, and then strike with Gonzalez. If not Gonzalez, it's still fine with Ranga. So there would be my starting lineup prediction 4-0. I mean, Sundowns, they won 6-1, and the last time I checked, Pirates were winning 6-0 in the 72nd minute. So can't we score so many goals and gain confidence and take that confidence to the next game? We need to. So give me your predictions, guys, and tell me what you think. But for me, that is my starting lineup. My man of the match will be Villagas. My man of the match will be Villagas there. He can score, he can create, and I'm suspecting that he's going to score. We know that he's confident and he takes those free kicks. So, there is my starting lineup. What is your starting lineup? What is your predictions? Give me your predictions, score predictions, and players, guys. I'm out. AFC. I'm Okosa Fan. Love you guys. Bye.